But yeah, her sister is teaching her how to DM and creating a character.
Oh, okay.
How to play it.
My first character is a half elf warlock with a fiend, and they are a drunk.
Oh, okay, cool.
So she asked her sister, it's like, hey, can I be a lawful good character but have a fiend as a patron?
And be the most evil thing ever.
That's not how that works.
I was thinking
me.
about it because she told me that, and I'm like, no, you can make that work. You can make that work. There's ways.
Yeah, there's ways, but it's going to be a pain in the ass for the DM.
Yeah. But I was like thinking about it, and I'm like, you know how you can make that work? Is if the fiend contract wasn't originally with them and they inherited it.
Oh.
And I see that because I recently saw the movie Hereditary, which is essentially that as a concept.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, Grandma was up to some shit.
That film is just absolute bollocks.
I actually have a picture
By
of...
bollocks, what do you mean exactly?
Like, it's just bad.
Oh, no. Actually, the opposite.
Really?
So what it is, that movie, according to critics, is near perfect. Like, it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Audience scores were significantly lower, but not on like websites like Metacritic. They are high as well.
Yeah.
But they do surveys with people who are coming directly out of the theater after seeing the film.
Yeah.
And for audiences, their reviews are quite lower. And the reason they're lower is because the film is that terrifying and that fucked up that people come away feeling bad.
Oh.
Do you know how there's lots of people who can't handle the idea of a bad ending?
Yeah.
Like, even if that's like appropriate to the story, they don't like it. That's what that film is doing, because that film ends badly for everyone.
Yeah. No, I've
to look into this.
Yeah.
There was a guy at work went on like a legitimate 3-hour rant about how much he hated that film.
Mm-hmm. And why did he hate it exactly? Was it because it was fucked up, or was it because it was badly made?
He was just saying that there was parts that just didn't make sense. Things like he didn't think was should have been there.
Mm-hmm.
Like parts that just didn't need to happen.
You know what? That is actually a fair criticism. I have heard that the film is a little long in the tooth.
Yeah.
Like, it's an actual legitimate criticism of,
was saying,
you could probably have cut maybe 20 minutes.
Yeah, he was saying, it's like a near 2-hour film, if I remember right. He was saying,
and it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, he was saying, you could easily make it, an hour and a half. It would be more digestible, and you could actually enjoy it.
Yeah, I agree with him on that. That's actually totally fair.
Who made the film?
Pardon?
Who made the film?
I actually don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if they're anyone who's famous. They might be new.
I don't think it's a big name director. I'll double check that.
So this is the sisters.
Yeah.
The Bella twins.
They're, she went right through his crotch.
Thing is, it's not wrong. They're actually called the Bella Twins.
Oh, they?
Yeah.
I was joking. I was referring to the wrestlers.
No, they're called the Bella Twins. The Bella Sisters, I believe.
Yeah, but there's a pair of wrestlers, divas, who are called the Bella Twins. I think I would rather fight these than them.
The Bella Sisters.
Oh, yeah. Type in Bella Twins.
Just
WWE.
load them full of bullets.
Yeah, he found out he could just keep them stuck in the pit if he just used that to pelt them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, they look alike. That looks like the twin. That looks like the Bella Sisters, right?
It looks like them after one too many surgeries. You don't understand. The bandages come off in a week.
Oh, hi.
So, if I remember right, the story behind them is actually they're Salvador's first patients.
Oh, really? Didn't know that. Where do you find that out? Actually,
I believe it's a headcanon. It's not 100% canon, but it's something the director is going to agree.
I feel like that's something that probably
sense.
was said in an interview or something.
Yeah, probably. But no, it's one of those things where it's they're either the first patients of Dr. Salvador or the most recent patients of Salvador or something like that.
Did I? Oh, sorry, I'll let you finish.
No, that's fine.
Did I tell you about how J.K. Rowling keeps fucking up her own lore?
Yeah.
Oh.
I told you specifically about the money thing, right?
Yeah.
So, for you, Zoe, because you not have heard that, have I mentioned that to you?
I think I might have heard about her messing up the law, but I don't think I've heard this one.
So people complain about a lot of things, about that she's added to the law. There's going to be ones that are hot topics, like making Dumbledore gay and stuff like that. But then there's simpler ones, like hey, Jake here, how much is a galleon worth? Which is the highest amount of currency in the Wizarding world,
12 cycles.
right? No, to British pounds.
Oh, right, okay.
She went, it's like £5. Their highest unit of currency is £5. And people did the math on it, and I was like, wait a minute. That means that Harry Potter's vault that's full of those coins is actually only like maybe 100 grand.
Yeah.
Which is nothing to scoff at until you realise that you couldn't even buy a decent flat in London with that.
Yeah. No,
that's the family fortune.
Yeah, no, it's definitely more than that.
Maybe you can buy a wizard
Something
flat?
else I always wanted to know. How the fuck did Harry's parents get so rich?
I don't know.
Like, I understand.
It's never stated, ever.
I was going to say, like, I understand that, like, James was a gifted wizard and did a bunch of really cool shit. But, like, how?
Did she not go down the ladder?
I know that he played Quidditch in school. He did not go professional.
No, he didn't.
He worked in the job that Harry would later take, which is those, like, essentially, like, evil wizard hunters. Yeah. Which I don't think is a government job, so fuck off, that doesn't pay well.
Yeah. Maybe, like, I mean, he was an animagus, so maybe he just fucking stole it all.
To be fair, I still haven't finished Harry Potter.
You know what? That wouldn't even be... Oh, God. Hello.
Right. Something about Harry Potter. If you don't pay attention to all the fandom bullshit, it's fine.
If you don't listen to the fandom bullshit and JK are constantly answering questions she probably shouldn't answer in interviews.
Yeah, JK just fucking letting the hype die down and just deal with Fantastic Beasts for now, which she should be doing. But
yeah.
Anyway,
that reminds me, actually,
Grindelwald.
I went out with my grandparents recently and just bought a bunch of stuff. I used up part of that voucher I told you about.
Alright, yeah.
And one of the things I got for her was Fantastic Beasts 1.
Yeah.
No, she borrowed that from someone. Anyway, but she's got Fantastic Beasts 1, but she hasn't seen it yet.
Yeah.
But she has seen the Harry Potters, and she knew it would be something she was interested in.
It's a really good film.
Yeah.
Like,
genuinely.
Although I did explain to her the weirdness of what that entire thing is, which is like... So this is based on a book, technically, but it was a bestiary.
Yeah.
So, like, they kind of just pulled the story out of their arse, even if it is...
Actually, this is basically based on an encyclopedia.
Yeah.
That sounds similar to an anime I've watched.
What, it was based on a textbook? Was it Monster
Monster
Musume?
Because there is actually a Monster Bell
There is,
encyclopedia.
but there are, like, at the end of the manga. Like, there's, like, a few pages at the end of every volume. But yeah, that would be hilarious if Monster Musume was adapted from just a Monster Guide.
Oh yeah, we're almost at the point where we realise that we fucked up.
Yeah, I also seem to remember that you had so little ammo that it ended up coming down to the last bullet.
Yes.
And it was the bullet you saved earlier by not shooting that rock in the tunnel.
Yeah.
For context, Zoe, there is 2 rocks in the ceiling that you can shoot down, and they're gems. One of them is actually low enough that you can hit it with your knife. So we managed to save 1 bullet there, and that's going to matter in a few seconds.
I feel so bad for him.
This game is so min-maxing. Like, sometimes, like, it's really good, but, like, there's some parts where I just spend, you know, a couple hours just min-maxing everything.
Sorry, I'm counting down the bullets.
Oh.
That last bullet.
Saved your life.
Now I know what you're thinking. Did I fire 5 shots? Or 176? Or truth be told, in all the excitement, I'd lost track.
Dirty Harry. What's it actually called? It's not actually called Dirty Harry. It's called something. Is it?
Yeah. I think there's multiple Dirty Harry films.
No,
maybe they have a subtitle.
The very first one wasn't called Dirty Harry.
I have no idea then.
It's like one of those annoying Clint Eastwood names where it's like...
I have no idea. I've never seen the Dirty Harry movies. I just know there's multiple.
I just realised if he hadn't had that last bullet, he would have had to use his knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. My knife would have done as well, to be fair. But like...
The last bullet saved you.
That fight came down to a single bullet.
Yeah.
It just reminds me of the first Deadpool movie where he's like counting his bullets as he's shooting them.
Yeah.
But so there was another thing that she fucked up with the Harry Potter thing. Is she... Because that's the thing, her fans are crazy.
Oh, yeah.
They will do the math. And the math they did is hey, how many students are there at Hogwarts? And she's like, oh, like 1,000.
That's not
And
enough
so
to keep
wh-
the school running.
No, so that's the thing. She's like, people were like, well, hold on a minute. It's the only school in England
Yeah.
for wizards, and it's churning out about maybe 120 adults into the wizarding workforce every year, because there's no higher education like college.
Yeah.
So,
Wizards
like,
usually
that
live-
means that the wizarding economy is extremely unstable, especially because people live to be, like, 180.
Yeah.
Like, talk about an aging population. Like, you're fucked.
Yeah.
There's no way to give all those people jobs.
Yeah, no, again, that's just JK being like, I don't know, this many.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Whatever.
Yeah, like, I'm pretty sure there was a quote from JK where she was like, it's been like 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
You can ask me questions, but I'm not bothered anymore.
I really like the JoJo writer Araki's approach to that, because he has the similar problem of, like, plot holes will come up and people will ask him, and his attitude has always been kind of like,
Yeah.
I don't, sure, whatever, I don't care.
Whatever.
Like, it's like, Araki, it doesn't make sense that Dio came back that way. Like, how could he have been under the ocean in a coffin? The coffin is how Erina escaped. Like, he should be, like, sunk to the bottom of the ocean in the big ship. And Araki's like, I don't care. I don't fucking care. I just wanted Dio back.
That's fair.
I like that approach. I think
It's
it's
weird
dope.
because that one plot hole is the basis of the entire rest of the series. Like, 3 onwards would not happen if Dio did not come back. He's not even the villain for most of those parts, but everything is a result of what he did.
Yeah. Okay, so we've noticed now, by the way. Oh, no, we haven't.
It's soon.
3,
Yeah,
2,
we're
1.
not quite yet. There's another, like, 20 seconds. But no, this is the moment where we're like, ah, shit, the microphone's not recording.
Yeah, now we've noticed.
So, everybody say goodbye, and
Bye.
Alice will probably say hello.
Do a sync test for me on there.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, that's
Okay.
enough. Okay, so it turns out the microphone wasn't turned on for 40 minutes.
Whoops.
Hope you guys like post commentary.
Post commentary? What post commentary? There's no post commentary.
Hey, we should also probably introduce the fact that Alice is here because she won't be in the post commentary.
Hi.
Yes, surprise Alice appears. Oh god, I feel so fucking stupid.
Haha, she was under the desk. Ha,
It
ha,
could
ha.
have been
Jokes
so
we
much
made
worse.
earlier.
It could have been multiple hours.
Yeah, I could have done this next boss fight, and then we could have.
Like, we
Okay.
could have been playing
So
through a
before we
different game.
proceed, want to point out the merchant's eyes are glowing.
Yeah.
He is most definitely one of them. You can pick those up. Can you not load them onto the rifle ammo you already have?
No, I have 2 10s.
Oh,
Oh, but I could.
yes, you can load it up.
So, if
Oh,
he's
that
one of-
rifle animation.
It's such a pretty animation, but it's.
The frame rate is weird.
Anyway, you sound sweet.
every time,
I'm sorry.
if he's one of them,
Mhm.
why isn't he trying to kill you?
Because he's also super not canon.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Maybe he just doesn't care.
This is like one of those things where I still feel like Resident Evil is just like a story being told by one of the characters who's just like sort of ad-libbing every now and then and adding random things in. That's the only thing that makes some of these things make
It's
sense.
weird. Because, like, he was going to be an RE5 as well, and then they cut him. So it was all just menu-based. But then it made even less sense, because then it's like they're just getting guns out of nowhere.
Yeah. Resident Evil.
Yeah. So you picked up the rifle ammo before that was next to him, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thing I noticed the
Oh,
microphone thing.
can you get out the rifle and look down to the bottom right?
To the bottom right.
Maybe you can't. No, you can't. You can't see it from here. But I'll need to remember to point something out about the merchant after we go on this. Also, you could shoot the guys to the top left.
Yeah, no, I was going to. That's
Yeah.
why I got the rifle out.
What guys?
They're so sneaky.
Hey, Ted, are you? Ah!
Oh well.
Ah, fuck. I just realised that is a
Did
building.
you hear something?
I just realised that is a building we never go to.
That is a
Nope.
building
That's probably
glitching.
where they spill out of.
Yeah, probably actually. So
Is there any around the other side? Ashley, stop sucking him off.
actually keep sucking him off.
No!
Oh god,
Do
you
you
just
want
realised.
this video to get monetized?
Just realised
No.
we can't.
Or demonetized?
We
What-
can't.
We can't. We don't.
I can't be demonetized if it wasn't monetized to begin with.
I don't think we've ever monetized any of our videos.
You can't. You need 1,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah, they changed that.
Hey guys, get us to 1,000 subscribers.
It's never gonna happen. We're at 21.
We're at
Click that
20 actually.
subscribe
Somebody
button.
unsubscribed.
Did we? Oh well, shit.
How many unsubscribed?
One person unsubscribed.
Oh.
It was 20 when I checked last night.
So mean.
Ah well.
Tell your friends.
You're right. It is only 20.
Smash that like button.
No, fuck off.
No, don't smash it. Just hit it gently.
Tap it gently. No one likes a smash
Whose
like
slogan
button.
is that? Smash that like button.
It's just it used to be something that YouTubers said a lot, and
It's.
Well, I know they all
mostly
said
just-
it, but I
oh
feel like
God,
one-
Ashley is bong-eyed.
Yeah. But no, I thought it was like Jacksepticeye who specifically said smash.
It
but I don't know.
is. He does. He says it smash the like button in the face.
Yeah.
Hey there, guys. Welcome. It's night. It's off. I can't do that. That's shit. I've had like many conversations with my
Yeah.
Discord group about how fucking cringy a lot of YouTubers are with the way they
some
start
of
their.
them are lovely though.
I'm talking about the small time ones, the ones who have really awkward way of starting their videos.
It's like,
Yeah.
Hey
Hey,
guys,
guys."
what's up?
Hey guys, what's up? We're Jingling Keys, and this is another episode of Resident Evil 4. We're going to be doing Fish Percent today. Yeah, that type of shit. Do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That like, oh, just kill me now if I ever say anything like that type
when,
thing.
It's like when
Yeah.
you're playing a game and you're trying to find something in the game, so you think, I'll look up a walkthrough on YouTube, and it comes up with stuff
Ow,
like
my face. Yes.
it comes up with stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. If you just search for random games,
It's like
'cause
if
you're
you're
like, oh,
searching for something like super obscure.
yeah.
I was gonna say, shouldn't I explode?
Yes.
Well, any channel under a certain subscriber count is very likely to be like that.
Yeah.
And it's not really their fault. It's like, it's hard to know how to start a fucking video.
Yeah. I mean, we just started as like, yeah, we're
Like-
going to play this today.
Yeah, well, so
It's like, you know,
I
you-
have two methods.
Yeah.
I have, there's my old method, which was like, so we're playing what today? Even though I already know the answer to the question, just so as a way to start it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's the method now, which is just me and Reese usually start talking before the recording does.
Yeah.
So we'll just have a conversation, and then I'll hit record, and so people are just getting weird, random conversations, like midway through, as the start of their videos. So I said to Hitler,
So then I said to this guy, look, Hitler wasn't that bad a guy.
you know, if you think about it,
To be fair, we've said much worse than Hitler wasn't that bad a guy on this channel.
have we?
Yes! And you know we have.
To be fair, I did say like we should have another Holocaust for chavs.
Okay.
Ooh! Oh, do you want me to leave that one on the cutting room floor?
Edge.
Destroy all
Oh, God.
chavs.
So there's something I wanted to talk about earlier.
What, destroying all chavs?
No, it's I brought up that
Holocaust.
Destroy all Tories.
I brought up in the thing that was not recorded that I have been watching a playthrough of Detroit Become Human,
Oh, right, yeah.
and I also have been watching Westworld Season 2.
Yeah.
Take a wild guess which one is better.
Detroit.
Yeah. As depressing as it is, Detroit Become Human is actually like, it's falling apart.
Oh,
Like, it's
yeah.
finally getting to the part of the playthrough in like the last 15% of the game where everything is falling apart and the story doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah.
And it's still better than Westworld Season 2. For some reason, they completely fucked that up.
Oh, yeah, I know.
It's weird, because Season 1 was amazing.
Yeah. I would also like to point out that we finally finished the Beerstein,
Oh, cool.
and I have now sold it.
So,
fuck
you,
rifle ammo.
yeah, you should load up your guns. Yeah, 'cause your pistol and that.
Make sure everything.
No, now, here's the thing I wanted to point out. Can you... Well, I'll let you reload first.
Yes.
Alright, so can you pass me the controller?
Mhm.
So I'm going to equip the...
Oh, you're right
touchpad.
about this bit. I was on about it later.
Oh, no, this is a very good part. So you can see the merchant here, right?
Hey, dude.
I'm going to run up to this cliff. Now,
That's the castle, or the direction.
so it's a little further along. I
can't
think you have to go part way up the stairs, but I can get it. One second.
He says this now, but then 3 hours later.
He's also aiming in the complete wrong direction.
Am I?
Yep.
Okay, so where's the... Oh, there.
There you go.
Oh, there it is.
There he is.
Yeah, you can see his torch, and you can see he's not there,
But he's quite.
and he's just down there somewhere.
Yeah. It's just teleport.
somewhere.
But this is a lot easier to show like when you're on the island. There's
Yeah.
like a blatant part.
So like, does he have like a teleport?
I
or-
guess he just gets around somehow. And that instance is particularly weird because the only way he could reach you is by the lift.
Here's a good question. Why doesn't the characters question this?
Because he's not canon.
Because video games.
Because that's the part that's super weird about it, is that the merchant officially does not exist.
Yeah.
Maybe he does exist, but like he
No,
doesn't.
no.
He doesn't. No, listen. He doesn't care about your quest or whatever, or
Yeah.
trying to help you.
Like, that's the
He
thing.
just cares about money.
You have to assume that in the story, that he
Yeah.
just doesn't really care and that he's not important. But then he has little details, like the fact that his eyes glow.
Yeah.
But then you go onto like the official forums and the wiki and all that, and Capcom's stance on him has always been the merchant doesn't exist.
Yeah.
There is no merchant.
He straight up doesn't
You're
exist.
buying your stuff off a ghost.
He is a gameplay convenience.
Yeah. That's it.
Stop.
Is this RE7?
Hey.
This kind of looks like
a
RE7
gameplay
actually.
convenience store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is just a store that exists pure.
He's right behind.
Holy! Oh,
That's exactly the point
What?
where you'd be like, he's right behind me, isn't he?
who's that?
How even?
That is the chief of the village.
He looks.
Yes, this giant is incredibly silent.
Yeah. And then he can do shit like that.
That's cheating.
A little bit.
Why do you have so many buttons on your back?
Why is he bald with a big ass beard?
Hold on.
I mean, some people are just bald.
Dodge.
Why?
Fun time.
Look, I mean, you wouldn't call Santa out for it.
Santa's not bald though.
You have no
he's got
proof.
white hair and white beard.
He's always wearing that hat, he might be.
Hasta
What did he say?
Hasta luego.
That's,
See you later.
That's stupid. That's
Film
a
grain effect.
Stupid one-liner.
So wait, is Hasta La Vista like a slightly different variant on that?
No idea.
Ooh. I haven't seen this bit.
Oh no, you haven't, have you?
You've
I
never played this before, have
Ah,
No, she hasn't.
you? Oh,
That's disgusting.
yeah. This is
It
also like one of the hardest bosses in the game.
Yep.
We're ready for those fucking QTEs.
Move.
It's like that alien off of Men in Black.
Get the fuck off.
The
The one that inhabits that man's the cockroach
The
that
cockroach
inhabits
guy.
the man. Jesus.
Sweetie, I know you want to like joke and be funny and stuff on camera, but I do actually really need to concentrate for this bit. So
yeah, we're gonna give him a minute because he's like, this fight is legitimately like one of the the hardest in the game.
Suffer.
shit, jumped. Okay, he's almost dead. He's almost dead for this phase.
Can you get on the ladder? Oh, fuck!
I don't think you can get on the ladder now. He might help you up.
Oh, I keep forgetting how it's been so long since I've seen the death animations in this game that I keep forgetting how brutal they are.
They're super brutal. They're also a lot like some of the fucking cutscenes in Devil May Cry.
Yeah, well, that
What
makes
is-
a lot of sense.
What is it with Dante and getting stabbed by every other sword he clicks?
I don't know whether to heal going into this or wait.
Yeah, actually, Devil May Cry's like
I'd
gore.
wait.
Heal going into it.
Devil May Cry's gore is super weird because there's so many instances of character gets stabbed,
Yeah.
but character's body does not change.
Yeah.
Like they don't heal. They're just the weapon is going through their body's model, like it's clipping through it.
Yeah.
And then they just don't really react. And then when they get it out of them, they're not. Their clothes aren't even damaged.
Dodge.
The buttons change every time.
Yeah.
Yes, they
That's
randomize
cheating.
between triggers and X and squirt.
I guess it's supposed to make it like less easy for you. I guess.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Again, it's not a difficult thing though.
Yes,
once
there's
you-
only two. There's only two combinations it can be.
like your hand is always like that anyway when you're playing this game. So
Yes.
You're always
Actually, I've
ready
never
for
thought about that. Yeah, they're the buttons you're most likely to have your fingers over.
Yeah, that actually isn't his spine. That's the parasite purely holding him
That's
up,
disgusting.
Yep.
which is growing up along
Looks like
his spine, but still,
Looks like a
his-
centipede.
His spine is like gone.
his spine is the parasite.
Oh.
The parasite gets inside your body, attaches to your spine, and then slowly changes the rest of you.
Changes your DNA.
I don't think it changes. It's
It
hard
doesn't
to
change
tell.
your DNA. It affects your brain and attaches by attaching to your spinal cord. That's fine.
Like, it's never actually been properly explained what Las Plagas does to your flesh. Other
Well,
than
you
the
don't
fact that
go
it takes...
Fucks you up.
Yeah, basically. So there is a ladder behind him if you wanted to get to the second floor.
Yeah, it's sort of a.
Ooh.
There are
And that
very
becomes super complicated in the later part!
It actually becomes the best part of the later part.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's cool.
It makes
But I'm
it
just
super
saying,
easy.
like, it becomes much more relevant in the second phase.
Yeah.
There's a second phase.
Yeah, there is, and it's
Yeah.
fucking...
It's even more disgusting than this one.
We won't spoil it, but you'll see.
Oh, how nice of you.
Oh, that got...
That could have been bad. Incendiary grenade.
Yeah, you need to, like, keep an eye on that spot on the screen and just learn to react to the buttons.
Yeah. It's because, again, it's rust. Here we go.
Like, I watch horror movies and I find this disgusting.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's basically the
so
thing.
this is his second phase. He
This
now
is-
has no legs.
This is basically the thing.
Yeah. So
Oh,
now I have to
Do you know what? Yeah.
do that.
But you know what? It made me realize something. Resident Evil's monster designs have definitely gotten worse.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're nowhere near as interesting in either of the Revelations games.
He's quite acrobatic.
Yeah.
It's because he has no legs.
Really.
Like, less weight.
Yeah. Less limbs to use, too. Actually, no. He's got 4. If you think about it, he's got 4 appendages.
Yep. He also has
Oh, he's crawling on the floor.
That's
I can't even tell if
what
you're
she
hitting him in
said.
all this smoke.
That's the point. You're not supposed to be able to tell.
Oh, Jesus. There should have been a prompt there, shouldn't there? To duck under that?
No, not for that one. There's not. I'm just sort of spamming it and hoping I get it.
Yeah, so this is the second phase of the fight, basically, is occasionally you move around, but more for the most part, he's going to keep backing up and
You
forth.
can combine, I think.
There he is.
Yeah, there's a yellow there, if you wanted it.
Oh yeah,
Okay, cool.
combine.
There he is. He's dead.
Does...
That
No, you
wasn't
don't get
so
kicked
bad.
out of there. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Yeah,
that's
there's
the
a reason
key.
for that.
That's a key.
So Reese didn't
Ew.
interact with it earlier, I think, but there is a door that has an eye recognition.
Yeah.
To be fair though, like, Borderlands the pre-sequel, not the pre-sequel, Tales of the Borderlands had a similar thing, except the guy was already dead. It wasn't a boss. It was like the captain of the ship or something.
I think I vaguely remember that. Didn't you have to
And,
scoop his eye out with a
Yeah,
spoon?
yeah, the scoop his eye out with a plastic spoon, and I couldn't watch it. Like,
Wasn't it one of those sporks where it's halfway between a spoon and a
yes,
fork?
it was a
Yeah.
spork.
Spork. the
Yeah.
ultimate weapon. A weapon to surpass
Metal
Metal Gear.
But to be fair though, like, depending on how long, because this guy's just died, so that his eye should be alright.
It's a fake eye.
Still, his eye should be alright.
Oh, yeah, the
But,
eye
like-
is glass.
Yeah, but the guy in Tales of Borderlands, he was dead for a long time. Like, his eye should have, like,
It should
dried
have
out.
deteriorated, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know if
Deteriorated.
it drying out would make the recognition software not work.
It's all gooey.
Yeah, it's
There's
weirdly...
also veins painted on it.
Yeah. For more realism.
Are you sure it's painted on, or maybe it's just came from his, like,
I mean,
something?
it could be part of the mold. Like-
Possibly. I doubt they would have made a mold of his actual eye.
My
though.
leg's falling asleep.
Well, when I say that, I mean, like, whoever made this fake eye took the time to have that be part of the hard shell.
Yeah, possibly.
I mean, that's still effectively it being painted on, but, like, it's not going to wear off.
Yeah. I think
I think we got everything.
Yeah. One last scan and then we'll
You
go.
might have missed some stuff near the door. Like, close to the door.
I think I picked them up during the fight.
Turn...
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you got everything. You can go.
Cool.
No, you don't leave the same way you came
Action.
in.
Yeah, because the fucking door handle's been wrapped
Oh,
into
yeah.
a fucking pretzel.
Leon, did anything happen?
You're okay.
Yeah, she hides in this.
Why did you set fire to this barn? Do you just hate farm animals?
You did make me kill a cow earlier in the LP.
You
It didn't
killed
work.
a
It was
cow.
invincible. It was invincible.
He tried to make me. Actually, it just takes.
I stabbed it. It didn't work.
It does actually just take a lot of bullets.
You're
Oh,
FYI.
I did not know that.
I
You
did. I
guys
did try
are
to kill one to see if you get an item.
Hey,
from
I
it.
want to point out he's the motherfucker who's been murdering all the birds.
You get items from them.
They drop grenades.
I know they do. I just like hitting him.
I needed it.
Oh, do you know where they don't drop grenades?
Grenades?
Yeah, do you know when they don't drop grenades?
Maybe that's why you don't have like a lot of subscribers, because you're offending all the vegans.
Oh, I didn't realize they had such a huge base on YouTube.
I didn't realize they had such a huge base in Resident Evil.
Bish.
Bish.
The Bish
Drop
community
the
is very
bish.
big. The Bish community is very big on Resident Evil 4.
Hey.
Hey.